Thank you. Once the sun comes up, you know, there is going to be a lot to clean up all across central Indiana. One of the areas hit hardest is Muncie. That's where damage is so bad that school was canceled for Monday. Emily Longnecker is there live for us tonight. Emily?
Well, Jenny, you won't find a lot of street lights working here in Muncie tonight. Take a look at that one behind me, completely dark. A lot of the street lights look like that, especially on the city's north side. And that's because Muncie, a lot of places here lost power because of this afternoon's severe weather. But that is just one of the issues people here are dealing with tonight. No power is the least of Gary Webb's problems right now.
So is there a big hole in the roof right now?
Yep.
And is water coming in?
Yep. Sure is.
This tree that came down on Webb's roof during severe weather Sunday afternoon is the biggest problem.
Yeah, I was on my laptop computer, and the next thing I know, boom, it shook the whole house.
I don't know if it was a tornado, I don't know what it was, but it seemed to pick up speed, and then in an instant it was over.
Webb's neighbor on North Elm Street, Rachel Robertson, and her family took shelter in the basement.
As we were walking down the stairs, our entire house was just shaking. It was honestly one of the scariest things.
When it was over and everyone came outside, this is what they saw: damage everywhere. Just a few blocks away at the Muncie Fieldhouse, bricks from the building's facade fell through the roof.
Probably a 10 by 20 foot hole in the roof there.
The bricks did more than put a hole in the roof, though.
The bricks coming in hit the water line and allowed the water line to just basically fill the field house with water.
To the west in Hamilton County, severe weather left a path of damage there, too.
It happens sometimes. It can happen any time of the year, they say, so.
Steve Armfield and his dog took shelter in a bathroom in their house at 276th Street and Ditch Road.
We heard glass breakage and metal hitting the house, and so we knew it was something.
That something turned out to be most of the tin roof on Armfield's barn. Gone. A smaller building behind it flattened.
That's nature.
Residents still waiting for the experts to tell them what part of nature caused this. Whatever they decide it was that came through Sunday, the cleanup will still be the same. And back out here live in Muncie on North Elm Street, you can see this is the tree that landed on Gary Webb's house tonight. It's a pretty massive tree. It's part of the branch of a tree, actually, that slammed right into the roof of his house. And he told us it sounded like a bomb when it went off. And of course, police and fire crews have cordoned off this area. And it's the same kind of story all across Muncie tonight. The fire chief telling us a lot of roofs on garages and houses were ripped off or partially ripped off. They had a lot of trees down on the roofs of houses. So consequently, a lot of people couldn't stay in their homes tonight. Now, the fire chief tells me that a lot of those people just went to stay with other relatives. He does say that fire crews did have to find shelter for a family of 4, but he also says this cleanup is going to be pretty extensive here, trying to get the power back on both through the night and tomorrow, and crews will be out here all day tomorrow cleaning up. Jenny?
I'm sure they will, and it's even more difficult to see when that light of day hits. All right, Emily, thank you. Live in